Hello everybody, how are we doing? The World Cup is here and we are off to a flying start. Oh my word. Mexico versus South Africa. What a game. Then we get on to South Korea, Czech Republic. Oh my god, what a game. Then we go Bosnia, Canada. Oh. And then Paraguay versus the United States of America. 4 games, all absolutely outstanding. I'm impressed. I am very impressed so far. We're going to go over the 4 games. What's going on so far? How's it all looking? But the host nations are on fire. Well, 2 of them. Canada, yeah, we'll get onto them though. We'll go in order. Starting off with South Africa versus Mexico. It was just a great opening game, wasn't it? Like, everything about it screamed opening game. The ceremony, okay, I'm not too fussed about that. I put my thoughts about that on TikTok. I mean, why the hell were we having a full-on concert? What's going on? Half of Mexico performed their new song. We had Labubus. I'm a fan of Labubus now. I didn't know they were Labubus when they popped up on my screen. All those fairy things are cool. That's what I was saying. And the next thing you know, they're Labubus. I thought, not the next thing you know. I just researched it. What are these fairy little thingies? Turns out, they're Labubus. Labubus, you have a fan. Might have to buy one. Oh my god. It's a new craze, maybe. Is that why they're there? I don't know. Yeah, you get the point. Anyway, more importantly, the football. You know, that's why we're here. Footy, lad. Yeah. So Mexico versus South Africa was a very nice game because what I found was neither team knew how to defend, and that makes a good football game. You always love a football game when no one can defend. I mean, poor Sitole. Is it the worst World Cup performance of all time? Like, imagine this, right? You've trained your whole life to build up and become a professional footballer. You build as you go through all this hard work, training, late nights, you know, constantly working, missing out on cool stuff because you're focused on becoming a footballer. You finally get to the world stage and you drop the stinker of all stinkers. Giving the goal away, by the way. That was partly on the goalkeeper, right? That was partly on the goalkeeper. Both centre-backs were better passing options. I don't know why he played it to the DM who's in the middle there. If you played it out wide to either of the centre-backs, you got so much better chance, especially when you know that you're not necessarily a top team, so you want to give your players a little bit more time on the ball. But as a DM in that situation, you've got to have a better first touch. It's so poor and lazy, right? If you have a good first touch, you can lay it back to the keeper, or either centre-back, which are out wide, and we're all sorted, we're all fine. But he didn't do that, gave it away. I thought the goalie was poor. I thought he just let it go and threw him, really. It wasn't good enough. Was it Quinones? I think that is the name that we're going to see on a lot of clubs' radars this summer, ripping it up in Saudi Arabia. I believe he scored more goals than Cristiano Ronaldo and Ivan Toney. So, one to watch for this summer. Second goal from Raul Jimenez, really nice. Nice little back post header. Started crying after he scored. Probably could realise his new home is in Wolverhampton. I would also cry if that was the case. And, you know, but the real talk of the game was the red cards. Oh my god. First red card for Sitole. Yeah. I mean, you can't argue with it. Denial of a goal scoring opportunity. Off you go. Bye-bye. The second South Africa red card. I can see why they had to give it. It's a bit harsh if you ask me. But I can sort of see. Personally, I sort of thought there was a foul beforehand from the Mexico player. I don't know. Maybe. The last red card, what are we doing? What are we doing? It did make me laugh. Andy McCoy on commentary going, oh, good foul, and then he gets sent off. That was one of the highlights of the game. That was enjoyable. I was a big fan of South Africa's right back. I thought he looked really nice. I don't know his name. Let's find out. How dare you? I thought he was really nice. Obviously, he was on foul for that red card. He had a nice swagger about him. Really cool. Really good performance from him. You have a fan in me for life. And I did also enjoy his reaction to the ref just making up a new language and then finishing the sentence off with a red card. That was pretty cool as well. But yeah, overall, a lovely start to the World Cup. More red cards than goals in the opening game. That's what football's about. That is the beauty of football. That is the beauty of sport. That is absolutely beautiful. Then we get on to game 2. South Korea, Czech Republic. South Korea, I gotta formally apologise. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I would like to formally apologise for my treatment towards South Korea. In a previous video, when I predicted the outcome of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, I stated that South Korea would finish rock bottom. This is quite clearly the opinion that would also be held by a dead horse, and quite clearly shows my lack of knowledge and faith in South Korea. I would like to sincerely apologise for anyone offended by my call, and I would like to sincerely apologise for even having the thought of it. It was a disgraceful decision, and South Korea are a beautiful football team. Apologies to all hurt and disgusted by the news. It hurts to even watch back the footage. I'm really sorry for this great error. But yeah, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean it. I never meant to. I only meant good. But I clearly misunderstood the level of your footballing ability. I would like to refrain from any more further comments at this time. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I held the paper. It's blank. The paper didn't really add anything, did it? South Korea played really nice stuff. I enjoyed it. That finish for the goal. Oh, the little chip. Oh, lovely, lovely. Czech Republic, though, they did have a little bit of a demon with that little throw-in, didn't they? Those long throws could be a little bit of a weapon. Mikel Arteta has got that throwing coach on his radar. Like, that was some lovely throws. But I'm glad South Korea got the job done. You felt as if, like, they were hard done to, so I'm glad they got the win. And yes, Czech Republic had a few decent chances at the end. That long throw caused a good chance. I can't remember what. Towards the end of the half. Not the end of the half? Yes, the second half though. So I could have just said game, but you get the point. Yeah, South Korea, I apologise. Czech Republic, I said they were ass. And then I changed my mind and I put them second in my predictions. I don't know why I did that. I got scared, I guess. I panicked.
Now I'm panicking. Don't panic. No, I am.
I thought, oh God, I can't do that. Poor for me. Silly goose. Oh, God. Anyway, then we get on to Group B. Woohoo. Canada, Bosnia. And you know what? Fair play. I want people to appreciate my genius. Because everybody had Bosnia fourth. I saw the predictions. Everyone in their nan had Bosnia fourth. Well, guess who didn't? Guess who didn't? Yeah, that's right. Because I said Bosnia dark horse. Now, I know what you think. This is a slight overreaction. They drew to Canada. Canada had never got a point at the World Cup before. So I do realise this appears as if I'm an idiot. But you've got to put it this way. Bosnia have a point. If they beat Qatar, which, let's face it, anyone can do. Honestly, there is not a single football team that couldn't beat Qatar. Like, genuinely. They are woeful, right? So, all Bosnia have to do is beat Qatar and then into the round of 32. And all they've got to do then is win in their round of 32 game and then they're in the round of 16. And I'll be bang on the money. I'll be bang on the money. Because Bosnia are doing it. I'm telling you. The tallest team in the tournament. And at that corner, I've got to say though, at the corner, what is the Canada defender doing? He runs sort of away from his man for some weird reason, leaving the space open for the header. I'm not really sure what he was doing there. It's a corner. Why are you running towards the ball there? You're not going to hit it. It's weird. Don't understand the movement. Don't understand it. But Canada, the youngest team in the tournament, and you can tell, to be fair, the best way I could describe Canada is they all play like Noni Madueke. They're good until suddenly they're not. And it all happens in one moment. Like, they literally can't... They're not consistent in their movement, in their actions. I don't understand it. They did deserve a point, I thought, to be fair. Bosnia did defend well. Kolasinac putting in man of the match performances in 2026. I mean, fair play. Unk still got it. He could be on for Unk of the tournament. But yeah, you know what? I thought it was a good game. Jonathan David, Fabrizio Romano is doing your PR a madness because you are straight trash. You're shocking. But yeah, highlight of the game was the BBC commentators just ignoring all the celebrities, by the way. That was great. But BBC, I have a bone to pick with you. Your scoreboard. What the hell is that white box? Why have we got a white box around the scoreboard? did my head in. I noticed it in the second half, and it just did my head in the rest of the day. And it also did my head in game number 4, Paraguay versus the United States of America. USA, you blew me away. You blew me away. I'm going to have to start calling it soccer. You know, I'm from, dog, yeehaw, yeah. America, cowboy. I like double cheeseburgers and fries, extra large. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they were good. They were really good. They were playing like an old Spurs team under Pochettino, and that's a massive compliment. Because in my opinion, that Spurs team, going a bit off topic here, is the best Premier League team to never win a trophy. I'm going to say it.
I'm going to go bold.
But you know what? Paraguay could have this. Paraguay topped the qualifying group, I think. And USA were rubbish. I mean, they were awful in their friendlies. But you know what? They got the job done. Fair play. Big fan. Christian Pulisic. Play the game for me. Play of the game. Now I'm turning American. Man of the match. Yeah, man of the match, Christian Pulisic. Forget being the LeBron James of soccer. LeBron James is the Christian Pulisic of basketball. Incredible performance. Balogun as well, really nice. Gio Reyna with goal of the tournament so far though. Lovely little outside of the boot finish, I liked it. But yeah, respect from the Paraguay defender, scoring an own goal after 10 minutes, really made the game competitive, so cheers to that, mate. Yeah. But this World Cup really separates the boys from the men. You know, these late kickoffs. And I was staying up for that late kickoff yesterday, I realised we're just superior beings. Those of you who are obsessed with sleep, it's overrated. Get over yourself. Watch the World Cup. Do better. But anyway, it's been your boy B62. Hope you enjoyed. More games today. I'm going to say right now, Switzerland win later. And I'm going to say Brazil, Morocco draw. Scotland beat Haiti. I said it. Well, yeah. So there we have it. I'll see you in a bit. Been your boy B Goose. In a bit. Peace.